So Taposh, financing these artisans, or when you're looking at the micro entrepreneurs itself, right? It comes with its own unique set of challenges also. So from various things, it could be like informal cash flows, or it could be seasonal demand. So how does Svakarma actually assess the risk and differently, from the other traditional lending players who are there in the market?
So it's a very good question, Karthik. Today only, when I was just coming off I was just reading the Business Standard. So it was saying that almost some 73 million customers are in MSME segment in India right now. And the financial gap is approximately 7.5 trillion. Out of that, I think 2.5 trillion are in MSME segment. So there's a medium, small, micro, and major segments. So it's a very large business segment where we need to do. So the market is huge. And after Indian government, who has been now focusing more on made in India, digital India segment. So micro, small customers, this MSME customers is most important in the GDP of India's things. I think almost this MSME segment is contributing 30% of the GDP. That was the last year's, the budget shows that. So it's a very large market and very promising market. Mm-hmm. So as Archana was mentioning earlier in questions, so we all are bankers basically, the founders as well as the first line managers. So they have seen this as an opportunity where we was thinking that let's start a business with a purpose-led banking. So when we're talking about a purpose-led banking, that means we are focusing the entrepreneurs who are basically a woman-driven, and also who are actually providing the employment generations. So that is our ethos. So we always been look at the market and segments in MSME, especially in cluster-based approach. So we are providing the machinery loans. So why? Because this machinery is basically OEM products, which is providing to the large machinery. So you can buy a car, maybe of a Mahindra or Tata or maybe Volkswagen. But the parts of those cars actually prepared by these MSMEs, the small MSME. So you are actually being financing in the segment which has actually been robust in your entire ecosystem. So these are the, I may not say it is an informal segment, these are the formal segment, but they need some supports. The reach is one of the area. So we have developed our credit models. We have developed our, own PD, where we have actually reached to the market, understand the markets, and design our credit modeling. It is not basically, you can say a scorecard base or something kind of thing. We actually understand the business, we understand their cash flows, and based on that, we actually design our credit model. And based on that, the lending was there. Okay. So this is what actually the core of our thing.
Okay.